And, like, I'm just going to say it, Trisha Paytas, like, this is not, sorry, just you have been completely rude to me multiple times, saying she doesn't have a personality, she can't dance, she's basic. Like, you have your own problems, please stop worrying about mine. And that's all I have to say on that. Quite honestly, I just, like, please stop talking about me. You're not a very nice person. Sorry.
So Charli called me out on her live. Now Charli is a minor, so I'm going to try and just handle this with literal kid gloves because she is a child and I understand that. It's concerning how her parents raised her and that she's hanging out with James Charles because now she has adopted James Charles' mentality of the keep my name out of your mouth. She told me to stop talking about her and that she's been rude that I've been rude when she's literally the most followed person on social media. That's what she signed up for. And I haven't been rude. I've given constructive criticism as far as this situation goes because I really do feel for her. And I do think it is her parents' poor raising that gave them the manners that they have. And she lumped me in a category of people telling her to kill herself, which I've never encouraged, nor have I encouraged hate or anything. I was always saying stuff with constructive criticism. She specifically goes on to say, Trisha Paytas, you have your own problems. Stop worrying about mine. As if to say I'm the crazy one on the internet. I'm the mess. Nobody likes me, blah, blah, blah. And that's totally fine. And I'm not worried about you. I'm commentating on poor behavior because that's the only way you're going to be able to grow and change. And it looks like you have remorse. It looks like you're upset and crying. And I am completely sorry if people are telling you to kill yourself. That's so wrong on so many levels. But you can't go James Charles and say, keep my name out of your mouth when your whole career and livelihood is based on social media, people talking about you and watching what you do. It's you call me out, but why don't we call out people that are actually being harmful and detrimental to your growth? James Charles, your parents, everyone saying that your behavior is okay.
Supports me and follows me, and I hope you guys know that.
And baby girl, in the same breath you asked me not to talk about you and I don't know you. You can't just say I'm not a nice person because, sweetheart, you don't know me. And once again, I have to remind you, this is the internet. This is social media. People are allowed to give opinions. And what I said wasn't even that bad. You have very entitled behavior, both you and your sister, and it's unbecoming. And just like other people in your life, I've seen you guys come and go. The sense of entitlement is not cute. It's unbecoming. And this is not how you're going to last on social media, no matter how many followers you have now. Don't be having double standards. At the end of the day, again, I don't wish anyone to be canceled. I give some outside perspective. I give my opinions because, again, it's social media. People are allowed to give their opinions. I understand so many people hate me and dislike me and think I made poor choices in my life and my career on social media. And you know what? That's okay. In turn, I have a pretty good life. I do appreciate the followers I do have. I can't make everybody like me. But to call me out in a live where she's crying and saying people are telling her to kill herself, putting the both together, and then in the same breath, like putting me in the same category as them, and in the same breath saying, don't talk about me, I heard you're not a nice person. Again, she's a minor. I guess she's 16. So I understand someone needs to intervene and step in, and not her family and not James Charles. And I really do wish her well. Truly, truly. And never let influencers or anyone tell you to not comment, not give your opinions, your beliefs, your thoughts. Don't let anyone tell you not to call someone out if you think someone's in the wrong. Spreading hate is one thing and it should never be tolerated. Bullying should never be tolerated. Telling someone to kill themselves should never be tolerated. But don't let anyone ever silence you. You're allowed to have your opinions. And when people put themselves online, they have to accept other people's criticism, critiques, and opinions. Not hate, not bullying, but critiques and criticism. Since Charli is a minor, her parents are responsible for what she sees and what comes in her comments and so forth. Also, who she hangs out with. She may not be ready to be on social media the way that she is, and her parents need to limit or restrict her access to social media, in my opinion. She may be ready, I don't know, but in my opinion, she needs some professional outside help with how to deal with the fame that she has. Final thoughts to Charli. Charli, you are a minor. I sincerely apologize for hurting your feelings in any capacity at that age. I know it could feel like the worst thing in the world. What you're going through now may feel like the whole world is crashing down on you, but you still have a chance to have a really amazing career. What you did in the actual video wasn't that horrible. You weren't being hateful or spiteful. You were being a 16-year-old. It was bad behavior. It was bratty behavior. I know you realize that now. You show true remorse, and I think that's great growth. And for my part, I sincerely apologize for hurting your feelings or offending you in any capacity. Not my intention. I cannot imagine being 16 with the amount of eyes you have on you. I hope that you continue to grow, and I hope that you know that you are so worthy of life, and you are so worthy of love, and you are so worthy of what you had. Like I said, what you did was very minor. People just wanted you to take accountability. You did. And for my part, I'm sorry if I made you feel bad. An overall message to creators over 18. Hey, if you're over 18 and you're an influencer, people are allowed to talk about you. That's how you make millions of dollars doing very little work. For creators over 18, not all comments that disagree with you are hate comments. Some is known as constructive criticism. Some people actually do want you to grow, succeed. People are rooting for you and want you to do better if you mess up. And guess what? I've messed up over 100 times, and people are still rooting for me and wanting me to do better. Therefore, I listen. I listen to the people who watch my content, because they are the ones who give me a job, who support me, who make me feel good about myself, and also just want me to do better. If you're a content creator over 18 and I have called you out, I really truly just want you to do better. I'm allowed to give my opinion. You are allowed to not agree with it or listen to my advice, but I am allowed to do it. That's how social media works. That's how social media stars make their money. People talking about them. This is the new age celebrity, baby. Get used to it.